Marjorie Sands has been arrested on suspicion of the murder of at least 10 individuals, although police suspect more.
Of the famous Kentish murderers, a set of killings that spanned the 1960s to the 1980s, connected by the use of pagan symbols and evidence of ritualistic acts. After a 20-year investigation, police were led to Marjorie Sands, alleged leader of a cult operating from Godden Green in Kent. Although appearing idyllic and unsuspecting, the area has housed a large cult over 80 years. Evidence found in the photo album and camcorder at Marjorie's home confirmed that they conducted human sacrifices.
Well, I think the body of the main circumstances of the piece and the body, and the thing that really it comes to when you question it altogether is a certain ritualistic activity. It's the thing of these people being together in a certain space and with a certain amount of people, and the pagan identification that we found on these certain activities can truly be condemned, but only once you know all the species and requirements of the factors. And that's one thing that I've personally been taking into account, and I think it's really to do with the bodies.
A photo album documenting the murder sites, as well as plans and victim photos, was found at her home in Orpington. The following is a police report by Deputy Berwick.
On November 14, 1985, the bodies of the Sands family were found drowned in Godden Green Marsh. I arrived at the scene after being telephoned by Martha Tolley, a local resident, who had spotted a group of individuals chanting at the edge of the marsh. By the time I had arrived, as the first line of defense, the group had already dispersed, apparently hearing Martha's call. I phoned the office and they sent in backup and Detective Mallory George, who identified the scarce evidence. Upon questioning Martha Tully at the scene, she stated that I heard chanting in a strange language. I left my house and watched them from afar, seeing that they were watching something sink in the water and were holding candles and fire sticks. I decided to alert the police as I found this very frightening. When backup arrived, the bodies were dredged from the marsh. Some residents claim to have seen the same symbols that were scratched into the bodies nearby at Godden Green.
Marjorie was responsible for the deaths of at least 4 families. The bodies found at the crime scenes were covered with pagan symbols, both drawn onto the skin and scratched with sharp objects. What was it that spurred these sacrifices? Was it an offering to higher powers, perhaps for more prosperous lives, or good health? Or was it the deluded actions of an insane cult justifying their taste for murder with fake paganism? Marjorie Sands is currently on trial and will not provide the information the people of Kent deserve. The mystery remains.
Tune in next week for another mini documentary, this time on the aliens at Camberwell.